That's not your call to make. Jake Spencer is not your son. Who Elizabeth talks to help find him doesn't concern you in any way.
Hey, Elizabeth is a friend of mine. It concerns me when you're treating her like a suspect when her own son has been kidnapped.
You think I did something to Jake?
I realize that you think you're trying to help, but
yes
if setting
or no?
Elizabeth...
Do you think I would hurt my own child?
What I think is that postpartum depression is a very serious illness.
I am not suffering from postpartum depression, and I did not hurt my son.
Please, everyone needs to calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. My son has been kidnapped, and you're in here questioning me?
Take it easy.
Do you know why Lainey's here?
She's just trying to help.
She thinks I did something to Jake.
They're just trying to get...
If you can't support Elizabeth, then get the hell out.
What are you doing here? I heard about Jake, and I thought that you would be with Lulu.
The blonde one wanted to be alone with her brother.
Yeah, her brother. I guess Lucky is devastated right now. Do you know if they have any leads?
Look, it's like the innocent one just vanished into the ether. I'm trying to identify the evildoer that nabbed him, and my cyber skills are seriously being tested.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wish there was more I could do to help. The police came to the studio to ask me some questions because I was in the park and the baby and Elizabeth, and they were all, what about you and Lulu? Did they ask you guys anything?
Yeah, but the blonde one and I were with her brother when Fair Elizabeth called to tell him that Jake was missing, so the police just questioned us on the scene.
Okay. All right, well, what about Elizabeth? Were you there when she made the statement? Does she have anything to go on?
I mean, I think she was just pretty overwhelmed. I mean, all she remembered was helping Cam tie his shoes and then turning around and seeing that Jake was gone.
Yeah, that's awful. It's awful.
Hey, how about you? Did you see any evildoers in the park today?
Lucky, what are you doing? Jake is missing and you're accusing Elizabeth of
I
what?
never accused Elizabeth of anything.
Listen, this is standard procedure. Elizabeth was the last person to see the baby. We have to rule her out as a suspect. Fighting with Lucky will only delay the investigation.
I can't believe we're doing this. I can't believe we're wasting time when we should be out there looking for him.
All we need is for you to answer a few more
Fine, I'll answer your stupid question. Just please go look for him.
Elizabeth, given your scenario, turning your back while only being a few feet away, it just doesn't sound like an impulse grab.
Okay, well, what do you mean?
It's possible that someone followed Elizabeth to the park, waiting for an opportunity to take the baby. More than likely, someone you know.
looking for?
Security camera footage from buildings around the park. I'm thinking if I can hack into the feed and isolate a shot of Elizabeth around the time of the disappearance, it may tell us who nabbed him.
Look, Spinelli, I know you want to help, but I'm sure the police are already looking at that footage. If they find out that you're tapping into their system, you could be a prime suspect. Come on, after all, you were the last one holding the baby.
Yeah, but I would never steal the innocent
I'm
one.
not saying you would. I know that, but they don't. And they don't need to waste their time investigating you when they could be out looking for the real kidnapper. Spinelli, you gotta leave this alone.
I mean, I would never want to hurt baby Jake's chances of coming home.
Hey, do you know if Jason knows about Jake being kidnapped?
Well, I haven't talked to Stone Cold, but I mean, I'm guessing he would, since you know all the law-abiding ones are joining in the search. Good night.
Good night.
Police have issued an Amber Alert for a 1-month-old Port Charles boy. Jacob Martin Spencer was...
Hey.
Sam Nicole,
Yes.
all I need is a signature.
Thank you. I've been waiting for this.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
Spinelli told me about Jake.
Yeah.
Okay, they got, they're looking at all the security camera footage from around the park. All our people are on it.
Thank
We're
you.
doing as much as we can.
All right.
How's Elizabeth?
She's, she's worried that maybe a rival family took Jake. They found out he was my son. They took him for leverage.
Who besides you, me, and Elizabeth know the truth?
Lulu, Spinelli, they've kept it secret for months. And Amelia, but she has no ties to anybody.
Well, let's not forget she slept with me.
Amelia made
What
it
else
very
is going
clear.
on?
She made it very clear she came to town because of what Sam did to her dad. Sam was in the park today.
Right.
Elizabeth saw her. She stopped by to see Jake and then supposedly went off to get a smoothie.
What do you mean supposedly?
Look, Sam knows that Jake is mine and she has not said a word to me about it. Finding that out and knowing that you can't have a child of your own must have hit Sam pretty hard. I'm saying a situation like this, could break something inside you.
You think Sam took Jake?
Man, I don't want to do this. Put a tap on Sam's cell phone, okay? And make sure somebody is tailing her wherever she goes.